just got the news on today. And I really want this one, and I'm supposed to be born to live it. It seems like I am. But how much do I have this in my hands?
It's okay for today.
How much do I have it in my hands?
You got it in your hands?
Look how many times.
What do you mean?
Look how many times did you see me really do it? How many times?
I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
How many times did you see me holding the cash squishy in my hand?
Like 12 times?
No.
No?
It was 10 or 15.
Oh, it was 10 or 15?
No, it was 10, 15.
It was 10, 15?
Yeah, it was.
Hi, Donis. All right. Just take a sip of this. Okay. First person here is summons or love. Exploring your options around love leads to success, and if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Slow and steady wins the race. You could have maybe a Cancer around or a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Happiness comes in around love when you don't settle for what you like, less than what you want. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and explore your options. My nose is. It's running. It's itchy. There are all kinds of issues. Whole general for the week. Negativity moves into the past, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A new journey begins, or something out of the blue, fun and exciting may be happening. Plus, you could have choices and options that come in around social activity. Life moves forward towards greener pastures with a wish coming true. Not bad. Gabs, what is the likelihood of the investigation into Matt and Eden becoming serious, or I get questioned? 70% chance you're probably going to get, it's probably going to get serious. Let me see if you're going to get questioned. As of right now, you only have a 33% chance that you're going to get questioned. What I think could happen is it may take time before things move forward. They may start watching things and gathering evidence over time. So it might not be so much an investigation into the past. It may be watching them moving forward. So it could take a little bit of time. Charlie, for the month of July, you may be, you have happiness coming in around the month. Maybe planning travel, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could have success coming in around work, school, or business. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle, or you may be coming up with an idea for one. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Not a bad month. Not bad. Beavis, did Aquarius tell the truth about travel with family? they did. I think they did. Beavis, so the next actions from ST. Things look a little slow, maybe like a little stagnant and a little bit out of balance. I don't see all that much happening, but there will be communication at some point. There's going to be communication at some point. It just may take a minute. If you want to speak to them, I would reach out to them rather than wait. Lucky General. You have a wish that comes true around teamwork, around work, school, or business. Negativity moves into the past. Money comes in. Finances improve. You have choices and options around social activity. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life moves forward. Jamie and Brianna Aries. Me and Brianna Aries. You've got, it's slow and steady wins the race, which I suggest. That's a good idea. But things are starting to move forward as far as communication is concerned and spending time together. I wouldn't try to rush anything. Just kind of go with the flow of things. There should be an improvement in the month of July. DJ for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You have old wounds healing and moving into the past. Money may be coming in, if not today, on the horizon. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Alessandra for the next 2 weeks. You may have a little more financial stability coming in. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you could be feeling like teamwork is favored. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life moves forward. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Montaigne, I am not ignoring you, but if you're sending $1 for a donation, the donations are $2 American. You can't send $1 for a free question and skip the line. That's the whole point of the $1.99 minimum. So yeah, exactly. You can't. It's not right. It's not right to everybody else that's waiting. Everybody else's question is important to them. You can unsubscribe from me. That's fine. You're not being ignored. You're being treated like everybody else. Sending a dollar, Canadian American dollars, is insulting. To skip the line when my bare minimum is $1.99, and even that is sad, $1.99. People are charging $15, $20 a question. So you can unsubscribe. I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with it. Next zodiac sign that's leaving could be a Gemini or a Scorpio. And you can unsubscribe. Goodbye. We'll see ya. I don't need to be threatened. Nobody's getting overlooked. I answer them in order. I haven't skipped over anybody. You just want to cut everybody else that's been waiting, and that's unfair. Okay? So you can unsubscribe. Goodbye. No, I've had it. I've had it with people making several accounts, people sending donations that they know damn well are not $1.99. $1.99. I mean, it's pretty pathetic if you're trying to beat $1.99. I've had it. You can go elsewhere. Toka, will I be able to get my store out of the red by tomorrow night. I've been pushing so many customer reviews to get into the green. I'm nervous night shift will get more complaints. Green gets a bonus. Okay, let's see. I hate this kind of corporate shit. But yeah, you can make it happen. You could make it happen. The night shift, I think they'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Dakota General. Dakota General. Life could change you for the better quickly when you set boundaries, listen to your intuition. World is at your feet with new beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success around work, school, or business. You may be planning travel. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you have your luck is changing for the better quickly. Not bad. Hello, timeline on when I'm going to my family's home country, Dominican Republic. My mom says it's next month, but she said that she's not 100% sure. Okay, let's see. In the month of August? Most likely, yeah. Oh, you mean July? I think it's going to be August. Or maybe the very end of July, beginning of August. Yeah. I think I'm up to Peach. Well, they removed the hold on my account this summer so that I can pay off the balance. Yes, most likely. Hey, Kristen, how are ya? General for July. General for July.
Like, I have a lot of little squishies. But not that much, but I got a lot of squishies going on.
If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready.
But
But with the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could have money coming in, finances could be improving. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but paying off a bill of debt or a loan could bring in relief and success around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life's moving forward. Not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. Kristen says hi.
Hi.
You probably don't remember her because I'll show you a picture of her later. Because you were like
Mom.
2 or 3 weeks old. You were like 2 or 3 weeks old when I took you to meet her. And my other friends from work.
Let me tell you something.
She's not listening.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Don't you remember I used to like go in a circle? I used to go in a circle. Remember I used to go in a circle?
Oh yeah, it does. You have to do it this way. And then it'll move. Why is it not? Yeah, then it'll move. Vicky, it's not, and it's your channel rude people thing. They deserve priority. Fuck them. Thank you.
I'm thinking it.
But you know what's funny? Like I always like try to bring it back to myself. Like, you know how we're all like saying, okay, that was rude, and it was rude, but I always try to think like, when am I the person that maybe it's not rude, but maybe it's something about me that everybody else in my life sees in me that I don't see. It probably wouldn't be rude or entitled because I don't, like, I'll wait forever without raising a stink, but it may be something else that I'm doing. And like, I always like get curious. Like, I wonder what people would say about me. Anyhow. Toka, right, like it's so unfair. It's clearly rigged. One negative complaint takes 6 positive surveys to fix. The website also makes it easier to write a complaint versus a good survey. Yeah, and it doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are probably more likely to complain than they are to give a good compliment. But yeah, and it's a stupid corporate thing because, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's a stupid corporate thing. You can ask Kristen. When we worked together, we had this. This is so stupid. There were so many stupid things, but this was one that was really stupid. The corporate office used to record how many paid stickers got used. So our paid stickers, I don't think any other grocery store does this, had a barcode on it, and the cashier would have to scan the barcode. Now, paid stickers don't do anything. Like, they're like a deterrent. Like, you would maybe have like an older lady that would be like, I need a paid sticker. They're going to stop me at the door. There's nobody at the door. Nobody's stopping you. You please. But we would have to scan the paid stickers. So I used to stand there at the desk and just scan paid stickers. It got to the point that my boss was like, you can't scan too many because you're going to have more. We're going up and we're going to have more paid stickers scanned than items. But it was just stupid. And then we had another one that was, and we were in competition with other stores. And then we had like the fastest cashier. And the way you stopped the timer was 2 buttons that you hit. Maybe it was clear and total, whatever it was. The one kid, his hand was big enough to reach the 2 buttons. Whereas like a girl with small hands would have to hit clear total. Well, he could go like that and stop it fast. So he would just drag the items over really fast. Like, he was scanning, like, according to the thing, the analytics, 100 items a minute. That's great. It's great. Well, what if you have an old lady that pulls out a checkbook, and she's going to write out a checkbook, and she write out a check, and she's got to look for her license. We ain't getting anybody out fast. We're only getting out people fast if the customer's fast. It doesn't matter how fast the cashier is. And it doesn't matter because he could stop it, walk away, and be gone for 10 minutes, and come back, and the time stopped. So it was all stupid corporate nonsense. And that's the way this reads. Like, it's unfair, and it doesn't mean anything. But anyway, I don't think that I need to tell you. Julie, haven't heard anything good news from Ignacio at the MS job. Will I get some good news? Hi, Zara. You're going to get good news. You should be getting some good news. Lee, is Jordan the Gemini avoiding me and talking to someone else? He is talking to somebody else. He's avoiding you, but he's playing a game. So he's not going to be avoiding you forever. It's almost like he's punishing you for something. There is somebody else around him, but he's playing games with everybody here. I'm not really sure why he's doing all this, but he's causing trouble. Jasmine, general for the next 2 weeks. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something may happen around work, school, business that makes you happy. You could have more money coming in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Not bad. Let them leave. Hello, she goes on other people's channels and asks the same question. And when the reader is tired, she keeps pushing. That's why she gets a lot of accounts. Oh, the one that was just in here. Yeah. Yeah. And something must have happened because, I mean, like, she's had to wait longer than that before. So I don't know why she had no patience tonight to wait 2 minutes. Well, you know what it is? I can't speak for that person, but you know, it's funny because it's going to be released tomorrow, I think. I did a video about this. But, you know, and I've been there too, so I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. But somebody reached out to me and told me that you like apologized, and they said that they were using multiple accounts to ask me the same question, and that they realized it was wrong. They wanted to apologize. It won't happen again. And I don't know if in the text message thingy I could explain myself, but I've been there. Like, I've been there with like seeing 18 different readers and have astrology charts and this and maybe that kind of astrology. I've been there, so I get that. But you're not going to get honesty and clarity when you're deceitful. Like, if you're manifesting in deceit, you're deceiving people, you're going to get back deceit. So I don't know who the person was or what the different names were or what I said to any of them. But you can lie to me, you can't lie to the spirit world. So if, you know, you're looking for clarity, and if like what the people are looking for is they're looking for what they want to hear. And they're going to try it every different way so that they hear what they want to hear. I get it. I've been there. And you can absolutely do that. You can go to a million different readers and only believe the ones that tell you what you want to hear. And if that's what you need in the moment, that's fine. But if you're using deceit to get what you want, that's a low vibration. You're not going to get clarity when you're deceitful. You're going to get more chaos. So who knows what the reading said? I wouldn't trust it. And even if it was true, which whatever it said.
Mom?
Avery, why are you interrupting me?
So, you know that bear squishy I have?
Yeah.
Holding the heart?
Yeah.
I have a plushie of it.
I know you do. Okay, great. Okay. Now, please don't interrupt when I'm talking. So my point is, it's like these people that are like getting addicted to readings, or they're not happy with the answer, or they're looking for something. I've been there. I get it. But you have to be honest with yourself at some point. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. You have to look at the reality of what's going on in your life. If somebody were to say, oh yeah, in 5 years he's going to walk into your life and he's going to be Prince Charming. I mean, what are we doing today? Well, what's happening today? Oh, he's with somebody else? Well, then that's your answer. He's with somebody else. It sucks. I mean, who hasn't been there? But anyway. Oh, thank you, Zara. Jasmine, I'm interested in my friend Nick. Does he like me too? Will things between us turn romantic? I'm not convinced that this is a romantic connection. The Two of Cups is in reverse, which could be problematic. And the Chariot is in reverse, which can indicate things are at a standstill. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't see this as a romantic connection. Yeah, I don't think so. If you have an interest in him, you want to mention it to him, bring it up, poke around, see if If he bites, I don't have a problem with that. Like, give it a shot. But I'm not seeing romance around as of right now. Gabs, I'm concerned. I'm going to be questioned about the investigation because it happened in front of me. You could. There is a possibility that it does happen. But the way that it looks, and I could be wrong, but it looks like whatever happened, happened. And they're not going to go back to the past. They're going to catch them doing something moving forward. And whatever it is, they're like, they may know this has become a habit, or this is a habit, or this is something that will repeat again. And that's when they're going to catch them. I'm not so sure they're going to put anybody else in the middle if they don't have to. So let's see. Vicky, agreed. Just don't put any thought into it. It's not worth the end. You're right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Tiffany, general between me and Ryan. Things look okay. I don't know where you are in this relationship, but it's balanced, it's mutual, there's good communication. Being guided by the divine, things could change for you for the better quickly. And speaking your mind or expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful, but things look pretty good. Energy looks like balanced, stable, and well-functioning. Hello, other accounts are Montaigne. I think we blocked Monty because something else happened with that one. Oh, Montana's another one. I can't remember what happened the last time we blocked. I mean, I have compassion for people that are like with the million questions and the 10,000 different readers, because I've been there. I remember that time in my life. And me and all my friends, like we would go in groups. Probably saw us coming, man. I remember, did I ever tell you about the, we got to go for pizza? We got to pick up the pizza? My friend Steven and I, we used to go to all kinds of readers. And there was a new one that opened up. And he was like, I don't think we need to go in there. And I was like, let's go in there. Let's feel it out. And if you get a bad vibe, say to me, we got to go pick up the pizza and we'll leave. So we go in and like she gives us the rundown of the prices. And Steven looks at me and he says, we got to go pick up the pizza. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll take the $50 reading. And he's like, we have to go pick up the pizza. Oh, I'm walking into the back room and I hear him screaming, we have to get the pizza. Now my phone starts going off. I said we have to go get the pizza. Get out of there. And when we left, he was like, it didn't work. It didn't work. Anyway, that person, he was right. I should have left. That was one of those scammers that, oh, you have a curse on you, I'm going to have to pray over you, or yeah. Anyway. Tanya, I think Montaigne will be back under a different name. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But we'll know who it is. We'll know who it is. Sumya, general reading. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Making decisions that no longer hold yourself back brings in choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Could be spending time with the Libra. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Tanya, general for July. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Maybe planning travel. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a new journey begins. Not too bad. Not too bad. Brooklyn, what's next for A and I? Communication comes in. Things look a little bit out of balance, but there is communication coming in, and then you're probably going to see one another, like maybe within the week or so, within the next couple of days. Dakota, general. Maybe planning travel, listen to your intuition, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Luck changes for you for the better quickly. Money comes in, finances improve, and you might have choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Judith, general for tonight and tomorrow. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have cause for celebration that comes in around work, school, or business. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Money comes in. Business looks good. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relief, and you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Adrian, how is my health? Don't use this for medical advice. Still continue to see your doctors. If you have anything chronic that you need to take care of, make sure you take care of it. But overall, perseverance brings life back into balance. Negativity moves into the past, and there's growth, change, and transformation for the better. Not bad. Lucinda, general for July. General for July. You might have a wish that comes true. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Maybe thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle, and feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you might be feeling like relief around finances improving. Better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Pretty good. Vicky, general for tomorrow. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past. And also negativity will be moving into the past. Something may happen tomorrow that makes you happy. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. You could feel relief around life moving forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Not a bad day. Pretty good. Pretty good. Maggie, love for the next 2 months. Might have choices and options that come in around romance. If you're already with someone, current relationship may have long-term potential around it, but if you're not with anyone, there may be choices and options. You have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a Cancer here, and then air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Don't be afraid to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you to pursue greener pastures. Sagittarius rising, general for July. General for July. Listen to your intuition, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You might have a new journey that begins. Something may happen here that makes you happy. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Negativity moves into the past. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to career or personal relationships. Expressing your wants and needs will be helpful. Not bad. Oh, I have a 4-leaf clover, and it has Avery's birthday in it. You want me to tell you the story? It's up there. When I was pregnant, I found it when I was walking Dylan, all the way at the end. I was on the phone with my dad, and it was all the way at the end of the complex, and it was growing like in between, like the fence that separates us from the houses on the other side. But the day that I was born, my grandfather found a 4-leaf clover when he was waiting outside, like my house, waiting to hear whether or not I was born. And that one's in my baby book. But the one he found was smaller. So I got her birthday in the 4-leaf clover because I felt like it kind of tied me, my grandfather, and her together. And she was born on the 21st anniversary of his death. So I kind of felt like it kind of brought it all together. Tanya, love coming in. Watch Capricorn show up. He's trying to get back on my good side. Push him out the way and tell me who's behind him. He's trying to slide in. I mean, you gotta give him credit for trying. You do have a new beginning here. And romance heating up that could have long-term potential. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. A new journey begins. Negativity moves into the past. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. That guy. Danielle General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll help to ease anxiety. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may reconnect with an old friend or somebody from your past may be around. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. She was meant, yeah. Sorry, next action of Karim the Leo towards me after my last message to him. You're going to hear from him. Communication comes in. It may be a little slow or maybe sporadic, but you should hear from him. Anthony, I fell asleep last stream. What is going to happen next with my application process and the oil company fee? I had an interview 9 days ago. You're going to hear from them. I think that it may come through email, so just make sure you check your email if that's possible. That's just a sense I get. A new journey begins that could lead you to success. You may be going to the next round of interviews, and that may be sometime like late July, early August. Everybody's slow with communication. Oh, Mary, Avery's starting to learn her, well, they're going to start to put together her next routine for her next competition. So we're going to be learning something different. And her coach said she's separating everything right and left because, you know, I can't even blame Avery because I do the same thing. When I take the group class, sometimes I get lost and I feel like I've done the same leg twice, my better leg twice, and I didn't do the other one at all. So I can't even get mad at Avery for doing it because if I can't get my right and left straight. But she has like a thing where she does it on one side and then she turns around to do the other side, but she does the same side again. So we're going to get her an outfit that is 2 different colors, just like the last one. And she's going to do like left and then later in the program right, or however, but they're going to be separated, which I think is a good idea. Anyhow. Thank you, Mary. Anthony, I did. That one, Lucinda, I did. Anita, how does Sean feel about me romantically? I don't see a whole lot of romance here. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship. But it looks like he's got a lot of respect for you, may find you to be well-balanced, grounded, and stable, down-to-earth, kind-hearted, and caring, a loyal friend. Depends where you guys are in the relationship. I just don't see romance here, or a whole lot of romance or love. Bernard, a general delivery. If someone falls in love with me, who is the female around me or that will fall in love with me? Got a Gemini here, and you also have a Sagittarius. Exploring your options could lead to success around love. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward, so it's probably going to be new energy coming in. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Debs, will Jake get to see my Taylor Swift lip sync video? He could see it, but the chance looks slim as of right now. I'm only getting a 33% chance yes. I don't know why that is. Danielle, general. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something that could make you feel relief. And a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You also could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Vicky did an email. Hang on, let me get to my email. It may be sometime towards the end of July. Maybe towards the end of July. Yeah, I'm going to say before the end of July. Maybe within the next 4 weeks. Here, haven't I gotten to yet? I'm going to go down a little bit. 555. Was it the right decision to not hang out with M tonight? It's like every time he tries to see me or do something, I get intercepted. He was going bowling, but I'm going home. I think it's a sign that he's an ex, like that he's just no good. Like, just don't bother. Let's see. Well, it's a choice, right? Like you weren't, it didn't really get intercepted because you could go, right? You just chose to go home. I mean, I don't think you're missing anything. Let's put it that way. If you decide not to go or you don't see this person, I don't think you're missing anything. But if you're looking to hang out or you got nothing to do and you decided to go bowling with that whoever it is, there's nothing wrong with that either. I would only tell you to stay away from anything that's like cycles back and forth, half in, half out. We used to be friends with benefits. Now we're just hanging out. We're just going to be friends. We dated twice. Like then I would just stay away from it. But if it's just someone and you have nothing to do and you feel like going bowling, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. LH, what possibly was the lady saying about me today at the store? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if I can get anything. I don't think it was anything bad. I mean, it looks like this person was being respectful. So could they have been making a compliment? Who were they talking to? Like another customer or coworker? They may have been making a compliment or something. It wasn't anything bad because it's positive energy around you that was respectful. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Wi-Fi looks like it's fine. Shit. Niece, I didn't answer for you. Where did you donate? I didn't get to yours yet. Martisha, I said, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New energy comes in. A fire sign that's new, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and possibly a Gemini. But new energy, you're not going to stand for what's not working and you're not moving backwards. Are you donated on Super Chat? Okay, I didn't get you yet. Hang on a sec. Oh, I see it. But hang on. Oh, wait, now I'm all screwed up. Oh, I went out of order. That's why. What a joke. What a joke. All right, I think that yours is next. If I skipped anybody, send it with a purple heart. Will Max reach out in July? Yes, I think he will. Brooklyn, if you didn't hear what I said was he has other plans tonight. So I can't tell you that this person is never cheating on you or will never cheat on you. People that focus on cheating, it's one of two things. Either you have a reason to believe this person is cheating, or you're just accused of everybody of cheating because somebody has cheated in the past. I don't see this person cheating tonight. What it looks like tonight is that this person has other plans and they're being weird because they can't commit or they don't want to commit to having to come to your house because they don't know where they're going tonight or where they're going to end up. So they're kind of like, they don't want to commit to it. Like the energy is like, I have other plans. I have other plans. Can you just let me have my night? Like that kind of a thing. I think I'm up to Jay Allen. I don't know if I skipped anybody. No, that's okay. Jay for tomorrow. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life moves forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with a Libra, and you could be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Judith, I did, yes. Niece, what will Max want with me? They're not looking for anything specific, or they don't know. The time that there's communication that comes in, it looks like small talk, catching up, or like testing the water, seeing where things are. But they don't know what they want. They're just kind of in and out kind of energy. But if you have intentions with them, I would let them know how you feel, and I wouldn't settle for less than you want. Like, be clear about what it is that you want. I think I'm up to doll face for love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and don't look back. If you're currently with someone and your current relationship is well functioning, leave the past in the past. If you're not with anyone, life is moving forward, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe a Capricorn. Life's moving forward, not backwards. So if you're not with anyone, it's probably going to be new energy coming in. Perseverance pays off and life moves forward. Not bad. Natalie, love read. You've got new beginnings on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, it's probably going to be new energy coming in. You could have a new journey that comes in that pushes life towards greener pastures and puts a negativity or a disappointment in the past. And it may be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success. Taylor, love reading for next week. You have cause for celebration that comes in around love next week when you explore your options. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe Aquarius. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. Life moves forward, and you may find relationships are well functioning next week. Nicole, what's coming towards me in love? Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and a wish comes true around love. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be well functioning. If you're not with anyone, Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but Aquarius and Libra come in the strongest. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around love. Exploring your options leads to success and life moves forward. Not too shabby. Beautiful one. Why did Aries post that random video today? May have thought that it was like, it was going to spark interest. Like people were going to be interested in it. Yeah, like it kind of like looking for clicks. You know, like looking for people to be curious about it. Yeah, kind of weird. Well, not really weird. People do that. Girl, wake up. Timeline when I'll move into a new place. Will it be a home or an apartment? I think it may be an apartment, and I think it may be sometime in the month of August. Queen City, love. You've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities around romance, and a new journey begins that could be quite successful. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. But if you're not with anyone, leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life could move forward. Possibly with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, although Cancer comes up the strongest, and or maybe a Leo. It's Felicity, love for July. Life is moving forward pretty quickly in the month of July. So if you're currently with someone, current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you may have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, may have a Sagittarius. Now, if there's no Sagittarius that shows up, being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. So if this doesn't all happen in July, it's still happening. It just is through divine guidance, which could take some time sometimes. But when life changes, it changes for the better quickly. Avery, you awake?
Yes.
Okay. Masha, I'm Maureen. My ex Samuel will try to make peace with me soon. I'm not convinced. If you want to speak to him or make peace with him, you may have to take the initiative. Strawberry, will I get any good news next week? Yeah, you could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. And then that may be one thing, and then you may get good news, like you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, which may be a different thing. So there's potential for 2 good newses coming in next week. Jay, for next week. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. May have choices and options around social activity. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Could be planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Not bad. Not bad. Niece, when will Max reach out, and why would Max reach out? Maybe sometime late July, early August. And it looks like this person is just like touching base, making small talk, checking in. Something in this person's life may be a little disconnected, detached, or they may have gone through a recent rough time with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and they just may be reaching out to see what's going on. It doesn't look like they have any specific intentions, but there is potential for communication to come in sometime this summer. I can't swear it's going to be in July, but there is communication that is possible sometime on the horizon. Strawberry, I did. Masha, I did. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Let me go back up to the top. Back and forth I answered for, right? It was one of the first people I answered for. I'm pretty sure I already answered for that one. Anusha, what's coming ahead in life? You may have money coming in. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and you may be working on a new side business, side project, side hustle. Susie, love for next week. Lay down the laws, set boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping, or make your needs known. You have a new journey that begins, or something out of the blue, fun and exciting or spontaneous may happen. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Judith, I answered for. Tiffany, I don't think I answered for. Bella, will my animation appeal to the hiring manager? Yes, I think it will. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Jay, what's next with work? Perseverance pays off, brings in more money. You could have a new opportunity that comes in. They could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, or you may come across an offer that would be hard to turn down. Don't be afraid to like express your wants and needs. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and career moves forward sometime between now and the end of the fall. Not bad. Lucinda, I answered for, right? A while ago? Anybody remember? Forward movement, love. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you have water coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like new energy and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. You also may have a Gemini coming in. Being clear about your intentions and setting boundaries helps love move forward. Not bad. Jay, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a disappointment heals and a new journey may begin. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Yeah, you've got a couple of people here. You've got Capricorn. Romance could heat up possibly with a Leo and maybe a Sagittarius. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. The event me and Nikita have planned to go to July 5th. How will things go? There may be something around it that's a little disappointing. I don't know what that is. But we've got the Ten of Swords here. So something around the situation may not work out as planned. I don't know what that is. But it may be at the end of it. The event itself may be fine, and that may be something that happens at the end of it. Bella, my interview is Monday. How will it go? It should go well. Cause for celebration leads to success. Pushing myself to complete my side hustle since I'm out of work. How will it be by the end of the year? Good. Staying focused and perseverant pushes life forward towards greener pastures. Money comes in through a side business, side project, side hustle. Listen to your intuition and the life moves forward. But if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If there's some kind of indecision around something, but things look pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, Judith, I answered for you a long time ago. Is there anybody here I haven't gotten to yet? Anybody else? Well, didn't pass my exam. No way. The card said you would. All right, let's see. Let's see. Well, I passed it on my second attempt. You should pass it, yeah. So annoying. T-Bet, what to expect from Jay the Gemini? I haven't spoken to him in a while. There's going to be communication coming in. Disappointment and negativity move into the past. Communication comes in. Fool is in reverse. Something may get revealed around the situation, may explain why you haven't heard from this person. And then you may be seeing one another. Like communication may come in first, communication picks up, and then you may be spending time together. Yeah?
A snackable.
What do you want?
A snackable.
A what?
A snackable. I'll show you what they are.
Okay.
Okay, where's my like the one about the end of the like one?
Let me see it.
So let's in this video. See, these are snackables, but
Let me see it.
I swallowed
You gotta give
one,
it to me.
and there's a little bunny. I don't want it.
Is it something that you eat?
What?
Is it something you eat?
No,
No?
it's a plushie. And I
Oh,
really
okay.
want
Yeah,
it.
we'll get that.
It's a little plushie. Watch it.
Okay.
Mom, this one's Angel News. Mom, this is Angel News, and the Angel News is the orange and swaddle one. And then there's like, I want
Beautiful
the
one. What
extra
to expect
one
from
about-
Aries now? There'll be communication that comes in maybe sometime in the month of July, maybe between now and the middle of the month. Adonis intentions, these intentions towards me currently. Maybe looking for communication to come in or pick up and in need of like emotional support. Like just being there, like just looking for you to kind of be there. But you know, you got the Fool in reverse. Something will get revealed. They may slip and say something that makes sense. And then they may be looking for, like looking for commitment. They kind of almost feel committed. So let's see what happens. I think it's going to be on the immediate horizon will be like looking for communication, looking for you to be there, and like emotional support. Even if you don't say anything, even if you don't talk about anything, just like you being there is kind of supportive. Sure, Judith, go ahead. Tibet, how will the African content do? Trying something new. I think it's going to go well. Slow and steady wins the race, but new beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. The world is at your feet. Luck changes for you for the better. Quickly exploring your options leads to success. Pretty good. Pretty good. T-Vet, outcome of D, the Virgo's job interview today. It looks good. Got a new journey here on the horizon. Life's moving forward and this person is ready for it. That could be great potential there. Adonis, did V want to say something like be more open to romance or love towards me? They kept staring at me, smiling. Yeah. Yeah, it's like they want to say it, but then they feel like if they do, it puts them in a vulnerable position. They can't take it back. Yeah, yeah. So that's why they don't say it. But there's going to be more of that coming in. Going to have more of that coming in. Judith, what's coming in love between Devin, Venison, Gemini, and I this weekend and next? You have communication coming in. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Exploring your options leads to success around love. I don't see, if you don't have any plans as of right now, there's probably not going to be much happening as far as seeing one another in person this weekend. But there should be communication. Same thing for next weekend. I would try to make plans now for next weekend because otherwise things look a little stagnant. Yeah, I don't know when the last time was you saw this person, but it looks a little slow. Lucinda for the next 5 days. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have a disappointment healing and moving into the past. You could have a Gemini around. Money comes in, finances improve. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. You're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. That might not be in the next 5 days, but it's on its way. Beautiful one. Haven't heard from him scheduling yet. I haven't heard from scheduling yet. When do you see, what do you see around this? You might hear something this week, and then it may be that you get something scheduled like within the next 6 to 10 days. So it should be something soon. Something should change soon. Sean, how will tonight be? Will I see V? Looks like an okay night, like feeling grounded and stable, happy and content. I'm not convinced you're going to see this person tonight. The chance seems slim. I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. Good night, Queen. Tarot, seeing angel numbers daily, what's coming into my life. Could have money coming in through work, school, or business. You may have happiness coming in around travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You've got the world at your feet. Chin, can you give me insight on the fire sign elder sister? Not at all getting serious in life, in a way creating a weird pressure on me and a lot of things, especially marriage. What's the issue with her? Well, she knows that she's done things wrong. She's not willing to take responsibility for it. She's feeling stuck or stagnant, and she doesn't know exactly what it is that she wants. She's afraid, like she's kind of afraid of making the wrong decision, and since she's afraid, she's not making any decisions, and she's just kind of floating along. This energy will pass at some point before the end of this year, but she's really uncertain about things. She doesn't know what she wants, and she doesn't want to commit to the wrong thing. Missy, will the current job let me work 100% remote if I ask? It's very doubtful. I doubt it. Lima, I really hear from Pat these days. He fell off after COVID. How is he? He's okay. He's feeling grounded and stable, well balanced, maybe happy and content around work, school, or business. And he may just be like Average, okay, yeah. Things are all right. Adonis, anything that Tara wants me to know about the Aquarius tonight? It's probably going to continue to be somewhat of a roller coaster. It's like negativity moves into the past and then love could come in. But then there may be stress and burden around the situation, and that can continue. But having patience, one step at a time, taking it day by day could be suggested. Listen to your intuition, and the Fool is in reverse, keeps coming up. So things are going to get revealed that make more sense around this situation to you as time goes on, just like it has been. Like things get slipped, you know? But it's going to be somewhat of a roller coaster, I think. I think that's going to continue. Just try to have patience if you can. Cosmic, anything new coming in for me this summer? Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Could have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe planning travel to water, by water, or around water. Lay down the laws, set boundaries that'll serve you well. And perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Not bad. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Lioness, I've been feeling down lately. Anything the cards can help me with? Yeah, disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It may help. Listen to your intuition. Investing time in a creative project or creative hobby may also be an outlet. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Not bad. Okay, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the afternoon sometime. What time? I don't know. Probably at like maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3. Thank you all very much for being here. Lima, I got that. I'll do it tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.